In this video I am going to tell you about how to start selling on eBay. eBay is one of the largest e-commerce selling sites on the web. It's easy to set up an account and start selling online. The site is laid out in neatly organized categories that lets shoppers find items with simple keyword searches. The popular sellers and buyers site offers a great way to make extra money on items you have lying around the house, including clothing, tools, equipment, handmade items and anything else you can imagine. If you want to set up an online business and sell multiple products, there are tools to help you get started, and many entrepreneurs have made their fortunes selling on eBay. You can sell in an auction format, with interested parties bidding against one another, or you can opt for the buy it now, to avoid the wait. If you're a beginner selling on eBay, we've put together some useful tips to help you get started as a seller. This information will help you to know what to expect and how to increase your chances of success selling on eBay. Number 1. Register for an eBay account. This is the first step to get going on eBay. There is no charge for registering on eBay, and this account will allow you access to buy and sell. You must have a bank account or a credit card to open an eBay account. This will be the payment source for buying and selling. The site is secure, and so your financial information is protected. Number 2. Register with PayPal. If you don't already have a PayPal account, you need one. This is the preferred payment method for most buyers and sellers on eBay. PayPal accounts are free to register for, and they're a hassle-free way to send and receive payments. PayPal links directly to your bank account or credit card. When buyers make a purchase, the payment is sent to your PayPal account and you can transfer it to your bank account. Number 3. Take high-quality pictures. Each item you list for sale on eBay must have a picture. It should be a picture of the actual item. Make sure that there is good lighting so shoppers can see the details of the item they're considering for purchase. You can list up to 12 photos of an individual item for free. Take pics from a few different angles. If the item you're selling is used, focus on any flaws or defects so they show up in the photographs. Number 4. List your item under the appropriate category. When you list your item, log into your eBay account and go to the Sell category at the top of the page. If this will redirect you to the Seller page. Become familiar with all items on this page. Start by selecting a category. If you're selling a book, for example, select that category. If it's a laptop, choose computers and laptops. Getting your item listed in the category that best describes what it actually is will get you more views from people who are looking for that specific item. Number 5. Give an accurate description of the item you're selling. In the description you'll begin by stating the condition of the item. Choose the best description from new with tags, new without tags, gently used, mint condition, heavily used, worn or simply used. You can also state, not in working condition or needs repair, or for parts only if the item is beyond repair. If it's an electronic or other item you've restored to working order or gone through, let them know it's refurbished. Number 6. Set your listing price. A good way to determine the right listing price is to look at comparable items that have already been sold on eBay. If you're selling in the auction format, set the listing price on the minimum amount that you would be willing to take for the item. If you set an auction starting price at $10, and the item is worth $100, if only one person bids $10, you will have to sell it for this price to the winning bidder. Number 7. Check your inbox frequently when you have an auction running. Some potential buyers may have questions about an item that you have listed. It's important to get back to them with the answers to their questions as soon as possible. This could mean the difference between getting their bid or not selling the item at all. When you answer their question about the item, you'll have the option of simply responding to their question one-on-one, or posting the information on the listing so everyone else who may be wondering the same thing can see the response. Number 8. Preview your listing before it goes live. You'll be given the opportunity to preview your listing before you click the button to start the auction. Go over it and examine every detail to make sure that your listing is accurate, gives the necessary details, is listed for the right price with your shipping preferences, and that the photos that you've included are sharp and clear. Number 9. Always post feedback. Every registered eBay user earns points and either builds or diminishes their reputation as a buyer and a seller by the feedback system established on the site. It's important to provide feedback on each transaction. You do this whether you are a buyer or a seller. And believe me, the feedback ratings add up and can make your listings appear more attractive to potential buyers if you're a seller. Number 10. Sell items that are easy to ship. When you are first starting out on eBay, it's a good idea to keep it as simple as possible. Selling breakables or large items that are difficult to ship is not recommended for first-timers. Make it as easy as you can until you've learned all the ins and outs of selling and shipping. Ease yourself into selling to make it a positive experience. Number 11. Buy a few items before you start selling. It's a good idea to make a few purchases on eBay, then pay right away, and leave feedback for the seller. This will help you to get some feedback on your account that will give buyers more confidence in you as a seller. This is the easiest way to start building a positive reputation. All sellers are placed on limits or selling, especially if they are first-time members. The limits will be raised as you gain more positive feedback. This guide provides very foundational knowledge for eBay newcomers. As you become more experienced, start experimenting to see what might benefit your business. Start by analyzing your data and incorporating small changes to see if they will boost your sales. With this guide to get you started, you'll be an expert in no time.